And
The comeback.
we are off.
Let's go, bro.
The
So,
comeback. Okay.
how do we start this? It's been so long.
It has been so long. Let's we gotta be chill about it. Okay.
For the audience, no time has passed, so it
Yeah.
has not been a long time. We've always been here since the
Facts.
beginning. Episode 20 or 21? I think this is 20.
No, this is episode 19.
Oh, 19. Oh, so the Superman movie is going to be episode 20.
Yeah. Yep. The like
Okay, that is
spoiler.
yeah, that's poetic. But that's why we're talking about Superman the movie 1978. But before we do, what have you been watching or reading?
Definitely have not been reading, but I have been watching. What show did I just finish?
The
Oh my
Bear?
goodness. The Bear, I'm still waiting. I've been pacing myself because I watched way too many in one day. But yeah,
Mm,
The Bear is back. New season is awesome. Dude, I feel
I
like
swear I'm going to start that one.
please do, please do. There's another show though. Why? What have I been Oh my God, it's gonna kill me that I don't. There's another show I've been watching. I've been binging. Anyway, see, this is how rusty I am. I'm not even thinking
Your
about what
recall. It's also like two movies later. We won't reveal, but we have to remember a whole other movie. We got two movies on the dome right now,
we do. We
taking up
do.
space.
Definitely. So I'm gonna just say I have really not been watching a lot, except the movies that we had to got to watch on our pod. Otherwise, no new TV shows. Um, Nothing really. Just boring, bro. What about you? Like, save us. What have you been watching?
I was gonna be honest. I'm like, I don't even have much either. We could just start straight off with
Okay.
the Superman review
We're
because
we're
I
a we're a big pile of nothing, everybody. We've been just doing nothing. But what we have been doing
absolutely nothing.
is watching the Superman movie, bro. Let's
Yeah,
get
we've been watching the Superman movie. We've been super busy for this episode.
in preparation for Superman. What is it called? Just Superman?
Superman the movie. Oh wait, no, yeah, the new one's just Superman.
So yeah, in preparations for Superman coming out in a few days of recording this, we have been prepping Superman content in general. So I think it's a perfect fitting to review the original. What
The
started it
original,
all?
the greatest of all time,
Wow.
the OG.
That's a take, bro. I can't wait to get into that one, bro.
Okay. So where do you want to start with this movie? What do you want to talk about first?
Do you have a synopsis? No synopsis needed, like the man explained.
Oh
Like,
wait. Don't even. You're right. I'm rusty too.
look at this guy. It's supposed to be his episode too.
Okay, watch. The synopsis on IMDb is super short. It says an alien orphan is sent from his dying planet to Earth, where he grows up to become his adoptive home's first and greatest superhero.
Mm,
It's like, okay, that's fast. That's pretty much it.
yeah. I think we could just start with how it starts, bro, because I have never seen them do the enactment or reenactment, whatever it's called, of the mom and dad putting them in the shuttle. Maybe they did that in
Oh, uh-huh.
like at least I don't have a clear picture. Maybe I saw it in one of Henry Cavill's Supermans,
Yeah, you
but
don't remember the scene in Man of Steel because that one is extremely popular
oh
with
really?
how Zack Snyder filmed it. Yeah, because he filmed it like a super intense action scene that was like paced really well and had like great acting from what's his name, Michael Shannon, I think.
I don't remember that one at all. So I'm gonna say no. So it felt like watching something for the first time, and I was like,
Wow,
finally, I get to see
the
the
origin.
scene. Yeah, and I got to see it. I was like, something that stood out. Their suits. They had like the most reflective suits
I
ever.
know.
Like
It's literally like the Nike reflective material, every
I,
single one of them.
I just want to know how the lighting worked for that one and when they're recording it, because that light shines on you, makes you darker. Like it
Yeah,
that.
I think it's literally like a camera. Like you know how when a camera shines its flash and when they have like those stage lights, it's probably just illuminating their like everyone's suit for the camera.
I was like, these people are being inventive for the time. They didn't want to go simple, like just a white anything. They said, nah, let's throw the reflective on. Like, a statement
Well, they
for.
do. They literally like CGI literally doesn't even exist at this point. So it's like you have to make it somehow. You know, like there's nothing they can do. That's why a lot of this also looks like sets. You know, like
Yeah.
it's kind of clearly a set. Like the rooftop scene. You know, they're not a yeah. Like you know, they're not on an actual rooftop, but for this time now they could like CGI the greatest backdrop ever and make it look real.
If we're talking about set drops, bro, I'm just gonna go into the set drops because at I'm jumping final scene already, but the final scene where the rocks are falling, I'm
Uh
just like
huh.
watching it, and I'm like, at first when they did the flooding, I was like, yeah, like I could see a studio, flooding like a little section, right?
Yeah.
And then I just kept seeing the rocks falling. I'm just thinking like, how did they make this scene? Like,
Oh,
what
uh-huh.
I noticed that it was just like little tiny
Did you
houses and little
notice?
rocks getting thrown and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, that's so funny." Because imagine when you're making this movie, you're like, "Yeah,
That's a
that
hundred. I
that
mean, when I
looks
was younger and I watched that, I didn't think, oh, those are miniatures.
right."
Thought like, oh, dang, they must have dumped some big
Some
ass rocks
yeah.
on some fake houses.
But getting into, I guess, okay, we're just getting straight into it. The
I
CGI, I know
know.
you told me like don't critique the
I mean,
CGI.
you can say what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
It's like, yes, it's goofy now in now standards, right? Like I'm like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
this is like even the lowest quality person today would have something better than that. Like the most
Yep.
amateur of amateur film person could come up with something
Yeah.
better. So that's why it's like, oh wow, like was this really like ahead of its time? Like I'm I'm putting myself in that space of like if I saw this in like 19 whatever, like would it would it feel like wow, they're doing some crazy stuff in this movie? Or like how would they feel is what I really want to know from the people who watched it during those times.
Yeah, I think it was because I started to think about what it would take to go into every shot, and I'm
Yeah.
like, there's not a single thing that you can't do on camera that isn't like by hand, basically, like either cutting the film, making it like transparent so you could put like think about when they put Jor-El's face in the clouds, like if you have absolutely no CGI, I thought that looked goofy, but then I'm thinking, wait, if I had no CGI, no computers, and I had to just figure out a way to make that image
Yeah.
with like the supplies, I'm like, I wouldn't be able to come up with the technique where you make it transparent and then you can overlap it on top of another image and then you make sure those two images are lined up so it looks like it's like I wouldn't be able to think of any of that. So I'm like, this is for the time top of the line graphics basically.
Yeah, the CGI is just so interesting. Like you said, you have to go transparent to even come up with that. Because imagine for years, filmmakers are like, if I can only put this film on top of this film, like I'd have something crazy. And then someone invented that. They're
Yeah.
like, holy shit, he did it. He invented the thing. And then they just start using it. Like that must have been crazy to do. Let's talk about like characters, right? Because
Okay.
I had opinion for every character, right? Because we've seen.
You have Superman,
Yes.
you have Jimmy Olsen,
Yes.
Lois Lane,
Yes.
Lex Luthor,
Yes.
Perry White, who's also a classic.
Yes.
His parents,
Oh.
both parents,
Yep.
like the Kryptonian
The
ones.
Kryptonian and the farm ones. Okay.
And then you even have General Zod and his two little cronies.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah,
Never
so there's a lot of comic book characters in
never to
this.
be mentioned again, actually, right?
You
Unless
gotta watch the second
yeah,
movie.
I knew it. First, let's get into some of the sider characters. We'll get into the meat of it in a
Okay.
little bit. Some of the side ones, like mom and dad, pretty
Yeah.
pretty standard, you know. Just
Yeah. Just very stereotypical. I do like the dad though.
yeah, that scene he had with Clark when he was running, uh, that's something I noted down because the Clark was like showing off or whatever running, and then the dad's like
Yeah.
calming him down. He's like, I just want to break him in half, and then the dad's like, come on, Clark, like just because you're big and strong, whatever, like that doesn't mean anything. Like you were here for a purpose, not to throw footballs, whatever. I was like, that's a
Yeah.
good
I love that
it's a
quote.
good it's a good dad moment.
It's funny you said that because I literally turned to Valerie too. I was like, I like that. Where he's like, you're not here for, or I know you're here for a reason, but it's definitely not to throw a football. It's
Yeah.
like, dang, that's true.
Yeah, that was
You
deep.
are bigger than
That was
that.
deep, right? Like,
It was deep. And then he gives like such an Oscar-worthy death, in
oh,
my opinion. I'm like, dang, like the way he was shaking, I'm
oh,
like, he had a real heart attack, bro. He did it for the
bro
movie.
studied his material, bro.
He like actually it looked too realistic.
Yeah, I was sad that they died because yeah, he usually does die, and oh, he died in Man of Steel,
Yeah,
right?
like it always
Oh, that always
happens.
happens. That's a common trope.
He died in Man of Steel, Smallville, the
Oh,
original Christopher Reeves, like pretty much every
damn. So
interpretation.
he's basically like Peter's uncle. Spider-Man always dies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's usually for a reason. And in Man of Steel, the reason was that the dad didn't want or didn't think the world was ready for Superman.
Mm,
But I prefer this one because the whole reason they kill him in the story is to show Superman that even with all his powers, he can't save everyone,
yeah.
and it's like a valuable lesson, you know. But I'm like, it feels like a much more impactful lesson to learn than the world's not ready,
Yeah,
you
and that
know.
scene was dumb in Man of Steel because
You thought
he
so?
could have saved him, ran out of there without no one seeing him, and no one would have been like, "That was Clark." Like he could have just shoot, shoot, shoot. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
or he could have gone the dog himself or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even. Uh,
Like, why would you send out your dad, the fragile old man? But both of them do give iconic little speeches to their son.
yeah, the mom just sweet mom, cares about her boy. Like they
Yeah,
got those interpretations right, and if those were like the first ones, then like a lot of the ones after that were based on that one too.
our
Yeah,
influence
so
for sure.
so
Also the comics.
mom, dad, I guess General Zod a little bit side character. He looked
Yeah,
really old, is what I thought.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, whatever, General Zod. Um, I had no opinions about him. I was like, oh, is he gonna be the main villain? And then I totally forgot about him until you mentioned it right now on the pod. Like
Oh
I
wow.
forgot I forgot that scene happened.
Yeah, they got sent to the Phantom Zone.
Bro knows the terminology. Let's go.
I do.
Um, okay, who else? We got Jimmy Olsen. He wasn't like a big character, right? He was kind of
He wasn't. He was just the buddy photographer. Uh, they kind of just like skipped over them kind of having banter, but were just like, yeah, they like each other because they even have him say, I like the Jimmy Olsen guy. And then they're kind of cool. And then at the very end of the movie, you know, Jimmy Olsen is like bantering the Superman. So it's like
yeah,
they're like
yeah,
implying that they're cool, but yeah, he kind of takes a back seat in this story.
yeah. And so that's why I'm now excited to see the new Jimmy Olsen, our boy Gideon. See,
Yeah, same.
uh, side note, did you know Gideon was in Walk Hard?
Bro, I was gonna tell you that. I literally saw his face as a kid when he was like a tiny little
Yeah,
kid, and I
yeah.
was like, "No
I
way, is that
know.
him?" And I looked it up. Yeah,
Dude, me
he was one of
too.
the sons that he was playing catch with,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I noticed that. That's crazy.
I
I'm
just,
so glad you remember because I forgot to bring it up to you.
that was so. But so that
Yeah,
guy, I'm just seeing him everywhere, bro. He's becoming one of my favorite actors now since Righteous Gemstones.
right.
Like I see him everywhere now. I'm rooting for him. Is what I'm doing.
Yeah, same. I want to see him because he's always good in whatever he does. So I bet his Jimmy Olsen is at least funny. Do you know the other famous actor, like super
Mm,
famous actor that was in this movie?
no, was it the dad though?
Yeah, from Krypton.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you recognize him?
No, he's not the Guardians of the Galaxy guy, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's someone else. He's actually way younger.
From the
But
thing.
that was yeah, that was this was Marlon Brando. He played the Godfather in the Godfather series.
Mm,
You know, with like that big jaw.
I've never seen The Godfather.
I think I watched it once, but he is also before he did uh like Superman the movie, he was already like super established because he did
Hmm.
like super famous movies like Apocalypse Now, he did The Godfather, he did On the Waterfront, and he was like a he's a legendary actor. So that was one of the reasons to get him in the movie, I think, too, is to like let people know this isn't just going to be some goofy ass like superhero movie that you can't take seriously. We have famous actors like Marlon Brando and Gene Hackman, the guy who plays Lex Luthor. Because at the time, Christopher Reeves was also like completely unknown. Like he wasn't an actor that became Superman. He was like
Mm-mm.
Superman was like his first role. So they
That's crazy.
surrounded him with legends. Yeah, because he was completely unknown.
That's kind of what James Gunn said he was doing with this Superman, trying to get a low key
Right?
guy. And then,
That's
I
a
mean,
good point. It's like the same dynamic.
that's kind of what you want. You don't. I mean, even Henry Cavill, was he already like really famous?
I mean, he was known, but I don't. He was nowhere near as popular as he is like once he became Superman.
And I think that was good because I think it does add to that element of like this new guy. It's not like, oh, that's Leonardo DiCaprio. Like it,
Yeah, right.
yeah, it puts you more immersed.
Yeah, like it's probably easier to be convinced of Superman if you're not like, oh, that's just Leonardo Leonardo DiCaprio dressed as
Yeah,
Superman.
yeah.
Preconceived.
Some of the other characters, the newspaper guy, the manager,
Oh, Perry White.
he just remind
I liked his character
he
a lot.
reminds me of the Winston guy from Spider-Man. Like like
Yeah.
it's so funny the trope of superhero gone detective who
Gone
yeah,
reporter.
reporter, yeah. It's so funny because I just think of Spider-Man like, oh, I'm the
Yeah.
superhero. I'm gonna set up the interview with the hot or girl I like from this newspaper, set them up, and then I'm gonna get good photos of whatever, like to boost my like it's so funny how they just beat for beat kind of, do
I
that.
know. They do that too. Like there's Darkseid and Thanos and then there's Perry White and J. Jonah Jameson.
So yeah, I thought he was pretty funny. Like I like his scene when he was like, "You gotta be tough, man," like to Superman.
Oh yeah. And he's like, "Oh, you have plenty of humility.
Yeah, yeah,
You're good on
yeah.
that."
Yeah. So I mean, the only other one of him I've seen was from My Adventures of Superman, and
Yeah.
yeah,
He was kind of the same too.
yeah, like stern.
A very yeah, a very stern, commanding newspaper lead guy.
So what is your opinion on the Lois Lane of this movie?
So I know, like, if you compare attractiveness or whatever, uh, she's, she's a pretty woman, but people, uh, obviously it was different for the 70s. But I like her. What I like about her the most is her chemistry,
Hmm.
with Christopher Reeves, because I just feel like they bantered and flirted really well together, and I think she like acts extremely well as Lois Lane, like the like aggressive, or not very aggressive, but very confident reporter who, but at the same time, I love the trope, that she can't spell, so she's constantly asking like,
Oh,
how many S's are in Massachusetts, or something like
I didn't know
that.
that was a trope.
So yeah, yeah. So I think she also in My Adventures with Superman, I think she also can't spell.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that I'm curious if that'll be in the new one.
Were you saying her chemistry with like Christopher Reeve's a character, like the actor?
Uh, yeah,
Oh,
like
okay, okay.
as Superman.
Yeah, yeah, she was head over
Yeah,
heels for Superman, bro. Like
right. I know.
that scene, bro, like
What color's my underwear?
being so seductive, like how big is it? Or oh, how tall are you? Like,
Oh yeah.
bro,
How
like
big
this
are
girl had
you? She's
no
like, oh, how tall are you?
Yeah, dude.
I
I was like,
like that
damn.
they. I know. I like that they added that for comedic effect though, because it makes it more like kind of funny to watch instead of just watching two people go crazy. Like they're
Yeah.
going crazy or whatever, but at the same time, it's funny.
Yeah, and also that was like because the whole show she's just like, or movie, she's like aggressive to Clark, like not really
Uh
caring
huh.
about him, like
Yeah.
whatever. And then
She's.
here, yeah, she thinks she's hot shit, and then like when she meets Superman, which I'll get into my
Oh
gripe
my
session.
goodness.
I'll get into my gripe
Really?
session. Anyways, um, the man, the myth, Superman, bro. Is this
Bro,
your
Christopher
Superman?
Reeves. I literally grew up on the Superman. If there's like photos of us in like Superman outfits, my mom made us like she literally sewed together an outfit for Andrew to wear. Like we had the VHS Superman. We watched it all the time. So this guy is like by far number one Superman. Just like he is plain and simple,
Yeah.
just what Superman is.
Dang, I didn't know you grew up watching it like that. Because if I watch this like every day or every week, like it leaves an impression in you, like
We had four
ingrained.
all four of his movies. So we were watching all four movies.
See, like this is no wonder you guys are like nerd freaks, bro. Because
Oh my gosh.
I was never watching movies like that crazy, but then watching the same one over and over again, like no wonder, dude. Like it all
did
makes
you
sense now.
did you have cable growing up?
Yes.
See, bro, okay, I think that's why is because like we had a big collection of movies and we literally didn't get cable until Kaylin and Rihanna moved in with us when we were like, I don't know, maybe 8, 9. So like all those years strictly DVD or VHS movies.
So your brothers had like a collection of
We kind
just
of did. We had a ton of VHS movies and DVDs because back then it was normal to just buy
because I'm wondering,
plenty.
are your parents buying you like all these movies? Like, is it because they like it, or are they like, oh, my kids might like, you know,
Uh,
freaking
that
whatever movie?
that and I'm pretty sure we were lent movies or given movies a lot, like as gifts.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like a combination. But we literally, I remember the first day we got cable, bro. Like it was crazy. Like change the game.
It was crazy.
Yeah, we had a VHS of SpongeBob with like 6 episodes that we would watch all the time.
Those
So
six.
we yeah, just those six. So we got to watch more episodes when Kaylin moved in. We're like, oh my gosh,
Dude, there's way
every
more
night
episodes.
yeah. Anyways, so you didn't have a history of watching like really any superhero stuff growing
Yeah,
up then.
exactly. Complete opposite. Never, nothing. So, like, this Superman is a very jarring interpretation of like the Superman I'm used to seeing because I've seen Henry Cavill and
Mm.
he just seems like such a badass of a Superman. Like his form, he's built, he's swole. Like
Bro, this
when I
guy's
think of
literally bigger than Henry Cavill.
yeah, but like you got the suits on next to each other, bro. Like they did not look the same, bro. Like
I actually
Henry
prefer
Cavill,
Christopher Reeves.
yeah, and that's where I'm like, maybe I since I got exposed to that one, that's the one I like. But I like how like muscular and everything he looks like a
Oh.
big guy. Because bro, they do not put Superman in blue spandex and tights in video games. They put him in like a sick Man of Steel outfit that's like
No, that's
clean.
now. But in
I
my
know.
opinion,
That's why I like it. It's clean.
even in the comic book art, when I see like how he's drawn, I don't prefer the
Mm,
modern ways. I prefer when he has red boots, this bright blue, bright red, yellow, and then that type of belt, and then bright red cape. Like I like that color palette. So like yeah,
true.
like Henry Cavill's suit is a gazillion times better, like in every way, like the fabric they use, the way it contours. But for me, it's just the aesthetic. That's why I like the new Superman suit a lot because I'm like
Mm,
that brighter kind of red, like that tone specifically is what I like.
that's true. I mean I don't mind the new one. It does still look nice because like it has like kind of the Captain America padding on the arms and stuff where it looks kind of
Mm.
it's not like crazy pad, but it's like structured. It's not just like a
He's just
spandex,
that buff, bro.
So that this one he's like wearing the spandex suit and I'm just like, okay, like I mean, I
True. So
get
he
it,
had
comic
no
book.
muscle padding though.
I know. I mean, I could tell.
Yeah.
Like he just
Boy, he actually
like
said, I swear, he said he bulked up like I don't know where, but he might have been in the hundreds, like 180, 190 and he gained like probably I don't know a lot of muscle for this role. Like he started working out with like some super famous bodybuilder back in the
Mhm.
70s, and he went up to like 220, just solid 6'4", 220.
Blue eyes.
Yeah,
Dream man right here.
yeah, I know, right?
But so this movie I did like because in My Adventures as Superman, this is what I liked of him just doing regular life stuff. And
Uh
in
huh.
this one, he did a lot of like news reporting scenes. Like they gave him like a good amount of screen time just for that. I feel like it was
Oh, as
almost
Clark.
yeah, I feel like it was almost 50-50 of Superman to Clark stuff if you kind of add it all up.
Yeah,
Um,
actually.
and that's what I liked because that's what I really liked about the show. Because I just like seeing him do normal stuff. So I really liked how he like puts on this like voice and he's like, and he's
And he's
Clark,
always getting crammed in a door, like, oh, the door.
and then he's like, Lois, I need to speak with. Like he just like changes his voice, and I'm like, see, like
Yeah. Like
bro
he
knows
even
he got
like stands straighter. Like he like
yeah.
hunches. Like his entire physique like changes.
It's just so funny. Like he plays into that role so good. Even though he could be the big jock if he wanted to, he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna be small and
That's
not take up
swell.
space. Yeah, and his glasses twitching. Like it's so funny.
Right. That one scene, I think makes it even funnier when he catches the bullet. He's like, "Gosh, I must have
Oh,
fainted." And then when she
yeah,
walks away, he just like smiles. I'm like, "See,
smirks.
that's a real like he doesn't have all that pride. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is nothing. Like
Yeah.
I could be a goof all day."
That scene was funny because he's like, Lois, we better listen to him. Like, he
Yeah.
was like,
What are you doing?
yeah, that scene was so funny. Like, they had some good laughs I had in this movie for sure. Like,
Right. Yeah. Those are classic scenes.
and they're like, it's like to me, I tell you all the time, like, I love watching old movies when they have that old American accent and the jokes just
Oh,
sound funnier because it's like, I bet at that time that was funny, and it's so funny that it's still coming off as funny
yeah. It's a little
years later.
timeless.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, Superman, I think he did portray the being good at all times, especially bro at the end, dude. Like the twist at the end had me like, whoa, this movie just picked up speed like crazy, dude. Like crazy. And when he had to make that decision, he's like I promise I'll save him. I was like, fuck, like is he really gonna do that?
Oh, the
And
mom.
yeah, he's like, please save my mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like that scene had me like damn, like I don't know why. I was in my feels or something, like watching that. Like it was
You
so
were
like
invested.
yeah, I was like, dude, he's gonna die. He's like, you're Superman, you'll never lie. And he's like, "Ah, fuck, okay, fine." And
Yeah,
then it's
that's
it
true.
is also him like having to make that hard decision of, which lives mean more important, the ones closest to me or just the
Oh
greater
yeah,
good of people. Like
yeah,
he did the greater good
yeah.
in that
He
moment.
kept his
And
word.
I was like, damn, that's badass. Like at the end of the day, he's still like that guy. Like he's gonna have to make those tough decisions, but he's gonna be a
Yeah.
good guy.
That's kind of what I liked about this movie was like they I was telling Valerie that they literally did everything in Superman. They did the
Mm,
Krypton, they did his high school days, they did him traveling, his Fortress of Solitude, they did a quick montage of his training with Jor-El, and then they Daily Planet, Lois Lane, Lex
yep.
Luthor, like literally everything. And so by the end, I'm like, oh, no wonder it took so long to get here. But like I think that's why it feels a little bit more intense because
Yeah.
you literally spent time like from the beginning instead of just trying to keep you entertained with a lot of action. It's like the only action you're gonna see
Mm,
is like the important action. We're not wasting
yeah.
time on
That's
other
a good
stuff.
that's a good point because you are like you said, invested from childhood. You literally start as the
Yeah,
baby
yeah.
up to that moment. And that moment was pretty badass, bro. So we needed to talk about Lex Luthor in this one
Okay,
because
what do you think of his portrayal?
so this is obviously the first like old Lex Luthor I've seen. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, like he's an old guy. Like he's not this like I guess he's kind of rich, but I'm like, why is he hiding? I don't know. I was like, okay, he's like a super rich guy, super old. So I'm like, he's gonna come up with something. And I knew from like the earlier scenes when like he Superman like threw the kryptonite in the Arctic Ocean or whatever,
Uh
or Atlantic. I was like, that's gonna bite him. And then I was like,
huh.
okay, so Luther's gonna do something with that. So I was like, what is his plan gonna be? Um, so I thought this Lex Luthor was like pretty funny with the cast he was because he was like around some idiots.
Yeah.
So so
No,
he's just
he's
like the smartest guy
super
in the room.
witty. He's like the wittiest guy there is.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, like all his
Yeah.
jokes actually make me laugh when he was
Yeah,
like,
his jokes were funny.
200 is your weight in my IQ. Like he just says little clever little insults.
Yeah. I really like the scene where they're breaking into the US military stuff, typing the code.
Uh,
And then the guy gets in the bag. He's like, "I
oh
did it,
yeah.
boss," or whatever. He's like, "I trust you, but I don't trust you. So what exactly did you do?" And I was like, dying. I was like, "Okay, that's so funny." And then the guy's like explaining it, and then he's like, "Fuck, oh my God, you did it wrong."
I
And he's like,
know.
"Can we get it right this time?" He just gets another attempt at that.
Yeah. I think he sends
Uh,
the girl, doesn't he, that time?
yeah, the girl. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
did.
Otis is a freaking. I started dying laughing, and when he's first introduced, and Lex Luthor's like, you're being followed," and then Otis immediately jumps and turns behind him like he thought they were
Yeah,
still there.
yeah, that scene was
That
funny.
got me. Yeah, that one got me. He's a good
Yeah, so
little henchman.
he is a good henchman, and Lex Luthor's just like he's like in this one. I feel like they were more trying to portray his like intelligent side, like he's like
Oh
reading
yeah,
books, whatever. Versus like the other one, just like I'm power and I got money and a corporation. Like he just seems like this
but
super
that's what
rich
he's
guy.
supposed to be in all of them. So like Jesse Eisenberg was a switch up, but if you watch Superman Returns, you know Kevin Spacey, right?
Yes.
He plays this Lex Luthor because the Superman Returns movie in 2006 is supposed to
Oh,
be
I have not
in
seen that
the
movie.
it's
Sorry.
supposed to be in the Christopher Reeves universe.
Mm,
So he like plays the same type of like Lex is always supposed to be like an evil genius billionaire,
yeah.
all that stuff. So this is actually kind of like like a very comic accurate portrayal.
Okay, so he's not like usually this because the other ones I've seen from him recently is Batman versus Batman Superman Public Enemies.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
That one is kind of like how I think they're kind of similar. What do
oh
you think?
really? Oh,
You
I
think
felt
they're
like the other
different?
one was like mega corporation, big boss guy. Like
Mm,
this one felt like a low key, just
that's true.
smarter.
He's not like a Tony Stark, but evil
Yeah,
type of
the
character. But
exact.
I mean, he
Yeah.
is filthy rich, but he's not like a public figure or nothing.
So his plan though, I thought was so funny, right? Because he's just like, I'm just gonna destroy this.
Oh
California's gonna
yeah,
sink. And I bought that land, and I was like, what? Like, this felt like the in Batman versus Super or I keep saying that Batman Superman where they're launching the missile, and then they gotta stop it. So it's like, okay, what is it gonna
oh
do?
yeah. Because I think in that movie he wanted to destroy half the Earth, right?
Or
And
like
then
a
like
certain section of it.
yeah, so he could have all the land. He's always up to some real estate scheme,
He's a
bro.
real estate guru, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, but wasn't that scene so eerie when Lex was talking into Superman's ear?
Oh, yeah, the high pitch frequency.
Yeah, like, and he's like in his head, like, and then
Yeah,
Superman's like kind of disoriented, and then the screeching and the sound of his voice is like this Superman, and
yeah,
I thought that was so eerie, like creepy. I was like,
I
damn,
agree.
Lex is smart as fuck.
I know
That
it's kind of like a badass introduction to like the villain and the hero meeting. Like he just pulls up on her basically.
yes, that's true, bro. And it was like a badass moment. I was like, whoa, like he did that. Like I don't know. I was like, whatever. Uh, I had by him before, but then after that, I was like, damn, he's him, bro. Like he's in Superman's head. He figured out a way to reverse engineer whatever to get
Yeah,
in his head. Like that's crazy.
yeah, I like how
Um,
smart he is.
bro. So the twist in this movie had me tripping, bro, because
Which one?
The one where Lois died?
Oh yeah, isn't that like kind of a bold thing to
Yes.
like to think of? Like they didn't think, oh,
Yes.
we'll save her death for the fourth movie. Like no, let's just make it like intense.
I'm wondering though if that takes away from anything else that happened in the next movies because everyone's like, "Well, can't you just go back?"
Mm.
So, maybe
Yeah, go
bad
back in
choice
time.
on the
That's
first
true. Like
maybe
that
bad
becomes a
choice on the
choice.
first. Yeah. Yeah. But dude, I was tweaking because I was like, "Okay, like Superman's going to get her eventually." And she just keeps getting crushed and crushed and then you see her hands and there's like a scene where it's just her face and I'm like, "Bro, what?" And then he like pulls her body out dead. I'm like, "Okay. Oh, she's coming back. Like, come
Like
on."
there's no like she's gonna wake up.
Yes. And then he kisses her. I'm like, okay, now she's gonna come back. I literally type kiss a life trope classic.
Uh,
Like
you
I
thought you
literally
could predict this movie?
dude, literally that's what so then when she's like dead and he like screams, I'm like, whoa, what's gonna happen? Is he just gonna go kill Lex Luthor? Like what's he about to do? And then
Yeah.
he time travels. I'm like, oh shit, like time traveling on the first movie? Like
Yeah, he
I
entered
was
the
like
Speed Force.
yeah, I was like, wow, like they're doing crazy stuff in this movie. Like I was just like I was kind of happy because you see a lot of these things only in cartoons. So for them to be
Uh-huh.
bold to do it in real life is
And
like,
just do
wow,
something
like
crazy.
yeah, you're like you went for that. Nice. Like it's a good it's a good story plot. And then they
Yeah,
just talk about it.
actually. A lot of people clown on this movie because, or at least at that scene, because if you just rotated the Earth, it wouldn't like reverse time. But I just make
Bruh.
up my own head canon where I'm like, no, that's just a visual representation. But he did some shit like the Speed Force or whatever and actually reversed
Yeah.
time.
It
That's how I
surrounded the
see it.
earth.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And, bro, that's dumb. People do that trope all the time, like Sonic running around the earth, and then oops, and then he's like, "Gotta run the other way."
Yeah,
It's Speed
yeah.
Force. Normies don't understand.
They really don't.
But I mean, yeah, I don't have any. I have a couple gripe sessions real
Okay,
quick to
go
get
ahead.
into. First gripe: they never explained how Lois Lane got the interview with Superman. Like they're all in this room, and then the guy is like, "Hey, we all need to get this Clark Superman story." Da, da, da,
Okay.
da, da. And then boom, next scene is Lois Lane in a dress, like literally the next scene, and it's like,
So did
"Oh,
you
what
not
is she?
see what Lois Lane was holding or what she
What?
read?
No, what did she do?"
So she looks down for a second, and uh, Clark, when he first saves her in the helicopter scene, we have to talk about that, by the way. In the helicopter scene, she says, "Who are you?" And then he says, "A friend." And then he flies away. And then in that scene, when they're talking, there's a note on her put inside of her like newspaper or her book or whatever, and it said interview or something tonight at 8, and then it says dash a friend. So he was like letting her know like, hey, can we talk?
Dasher, he gave her that?
Yeah, so like as Clark, but she doesn't know Clark is Superman. So like I'm pretty sure as Clark, he was able to sneak a note into her like pad saying like, "Hey, can we talk?" And then when he shows up on her roof, it's because she's like, "Oh, I got a note expecting you at 8 o'clock tonight." And then he shows up, and then he says like,
Mm,
"I thought the world should know a little bit more, about me."
okay, I must have missed that scene because I was like, what is happening? Why are we here right now? This
Yeah,
is like
it's super quick, and that's not something I always got. Like, that's more like on the 20th rewatch when I'm older. I'm like, oh, that's why they ended up on the roof. Like, they actually connected the scenes.
okay. The
Yeah.
other little gripe that I had, which is just maybe the ending part, because I feel like the ending just fell on me like right away. It was like we hit the climax, and then the ride was almost like over right when the climax just went down a little bit.
Uh huh.
So like when he goes back and like Lois dies, I'm like, what the heck? He's going back in time. I'm like, okay, what? Are they gonna redo the whole scenes? And then it just kind of shows him showing up earlier. I wish it would have showed maybe like what he did differently or like whatever. Cause I was like, oh, well, what did you do differently? Like what happened? And I know it's like very minor gripe, but I was like,
Uh huh.
I really wish I would have. He maybe he's like ding 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 fast. I don't know. But that was one I was like, and then that's my gripe session. Another funny,
Okay.
I had like two other funny parts I just want to bring up that I really liked. One was just so funny, the Superman transforming into his suit scene. I was
Which
like,
one?
oh,
When he
new
jumps off
power.
the building?
Yeah, I was like, new power
Yeah.
unlocked. I was like, I've
As
never
soon as I
seen this
saw
done.
that, I was like, Julian's gonna bring that up because he just suddenly phases into his suit. I'm like, they didn't even try. They're just like, yeah, he's fast. He's fast. Like, don't question it.
They didn't even try. Yeah, dude. I was like, new power. I've never seen that ability done in any
Right.
Superman. I'm like,
I
okay,
don't know.
that's
Maybe
funny.
they're experimenting with because I mean I can't tell you how they did it. How they made the
That's true.
scene in the background, move up as a building like he's falling and have him. I don't know.
And then the other scene that I just died at, so funny.
Which
Like,
one?
so at the end when Lex tells the girl, like, yeah, I sent two bombs, one to Los Angeles, one to like Wichita. And then she's like, my mom lives in Wichita. And he like he like checks his watch. He's like, no, she doesn't. Like nodding like nodding his head, like, nah, she does it. And then just walk away. I'm like, dude, that's so heartless, bro. I was
I know.
dying.
He's actually like an evil genius.
Yeah, so that
He's by far the
definitely,
funniest
definitely.
Lex Luthor like that there has been.
I guess it became rating time, bro. Are you ready to get
No,
into your
no. I
rating?
want to hear
Oh,
what you have to say about his first ever entrance scene because that music, the build up, the
classic.
dun 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 dun, that's all the Star Wars composers. So he went off. What do you think about the score? I mean, I think this is one of the
We didn't
greatest
even
scores
get into
ever.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, that it started off like that. It started with that music with the intro. That's what it had
Yeah, dun
playing.
dun dun
And I was
dun.
like, I literally go, no wonder you guys love the score, bro. You had to listen to the whole album before you could even start the movie. I was like, they had to listen to the whole thing.
The whole
'Cause
soundtrack.
bro, I wouldn't be able to for most characters if a song played. Like obviously maybe Darth Vader, some of the more iconic ones.
Yeah.
But right, like for Superman, I wouldn't be able to like hum right now the his theme
Oh,
song,
it's not that
like it's
ingrained.
yeah, so like I wouldn't notice it. So when they were playing, I was like, okay, is this like gonna become iconic? Like the soundtrack, like is this the score that everyone loves?
Yeah.
'Cause yeah, his first scene, he does the iconic opening of the chest, like in downtown. I was like, okay,
Yup.
they did the thing.
Dun, dun, dun,
But
dun, 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 dun. Bro, it's so iconic. That's in the new movie too. Like the trailer, the whole trailer is with like an electric guitar going like bum 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 bum. Oh no, I think that's Star Wars. Like, it does something like that. Like it does the whole classic Superman theme.
okay, I think maybe the like kind of did sound Star Wars-esque, you know.
A little bit, yeah,
I could hear it. What's the name?
yeah,
John Williams? John,
yeah.
yeah.
John Williams. So, what do you think about that scene too, though? So you have the super iconic score with his theme playing while he saves everyone for the first time. I love that scene because she's
Oh, the
like, "Who's got?
helicopter scene.
You got me. Who's got you?"
Yeah. I literally wrote that down and I thought it was, bro, like of course, I get it, panic situation. But why are
Uh
you
huh.
taking your seatbelt off, dude? And then the door opens.
What if
I'm
the
like,
helicopter?
Lois.
The helicopter is actually about to fall. So either fall with the helicopter, or you take a chance and try to get out.
I know, but bro, like I
What
was
would
like,
you do?
no, don't.
Those are your only two options. You fall with the helicopter,
Okay,
or you try and get
she
out.
she's like sideways. She just pulls it open. Like maybe you grab onto something first, then you take off the
Okay.
seatbelt. She like takes it off like like trying to die.
True,
Small
but she
gripe right
doesn't
there.
fall until like something falls through, and then because she like made it to the top, I think, and then she fell all the way through,
And Superman fucking carrying the helicopter one handed
one handed.
like a
Statistically
boss, bro.
speaking, flying is still the safest way to travel. See, that's like the type of Superman crap I love, where he's like literally like just
Hmm.
like your friendly neighborhood friend who just thank you, sir. Are you in trouble? Like Like
Yeah.
he makes an effort to just be like decent, always have manners.
Yeah, that's something I did notice, which I don't know what I felt about it. I wasn't like, yes, that's my Superman. I think sometimes I was like, okay, like I guess, like dorky vibes, whatever. Um, but I don't know. Because I like from my adventures in Superman, that Superman isn't as nerdy, you know?
Really? You don't think
So
he's as nerdy as Christopher
no,
Reeves?
you think they're the same nerdy level?
Bro, I think my adventure with Superman is nerdier. Like he's
He's
low
not like
key.
he's not like oink oink oink. Oh, excuse
Okay,
me, I'm walking through like
I think he's nerdier, but this one's like geekier, I guess.
geekier. Okay.
No, wait, no. Christopher Reeves is nerdier. My adventures with Superman is more of a geek.
Mm, okay, but just as Superman, something was just throwing me off a little bit where I wasn't fully like, yeah, that's
Wow.
Superman in this scene. Like I was like, that's the other guy.
Hmm.
I don't know what it was. Like I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't as immersed, but I was just like when I would see him, I was like, something's like throwing me off a little bit. Like I don't know.
Really?
But I thought he was still really good as Clark Kent. I
Yeah.
like all his Superman scenes where he's like raging, like his yell, and he goes into the sky, or the CGI, or whatever you call it,
Yeah.
of him going under the tectonic plates and pushing it
Yeah.
up. I'm like, okay, like that's creative. Um,
Yeah. Also, what did you think about? Because I really, really like the music for the flying scene, and
mm,
I think I feel like this is where How to Train Your Dragon got it from because they have this like beautiful flying moment that's also like connects them as like love interest with the moon at nighttime. And it's the
yeah,
same thing. It's like they take a flight, and then there's a ba na 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 like that music that John Williams made. I really like, and yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes just because of the music.
yeah. See, like I don't even remember the music in
You
that
don't?
scene. Like I don't recall at all, like what it was. I know that scene was
Bum bum
nice when they're just flying in the
bum bum
sky.
bum 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 bum. Da 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 na na. No, it doesn't ring a
No.
bell. Wow,
Like to notice music is like you'd have to watch that film a few times. Like,
bro, I swear it's not a few times.
dude, because it wasn't until I saw Star Wars again for the recent release where I listened to like every song that was playing at like certain moments, and I was like, wow, they like really go into what songs they use for certain characters, certain scenes, and it's like different. Sometimes they'll reuse that one, but this section only. Like I'd have to watch a movie a few times to be like, this character has this music, this scene had this music.
Really?
Yeah, like I do not remember that music scene at all, dude. The Lois
Wow.
Lane flying. I didn't even know they were playing music.
Or what? Bro, how do you not hear the music? Like
I don't
I don't know. I
know.
think the music is part of like what's happening. Like if they were to say something, it's the same as like
Mm,
what the music is there. Like it's just as important. Like I could like when Rengoku does his final hit, I could hear his guitar going down 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 down. Like it goes together, you know.
dude, whatever autism you have, bro, I want that one because that is like a crazy thing to say. The Rengoku slicing scene plays this specific beat. Like you had to watch that scene
Bro,
multiple
I
times.
swear it's not like that. It's like it has a melody, so you just know like the melody. That's what that's the only reason I like specific songs is because they like have a memorable melody. But there's some like classical music that'll literally just go like boom 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 and it's like all random shit. I don't like that. But like in the romantic scene I'm talking about, it has a very specific like almost like their words, like the ba na 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 da na 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 na. Like it has a like a rhythm to it, you know. But not all scenes have that. Like I can't tell you any other songs unless it has like a very specific like melody to it.
Yeah, I think that might be a good thing to note for the next Superman movie then, because you know they're gonna bring in They're gonna bring in the scores.
Yeah, actually. I'm so curious who's doing it. I forgot who was doing it, but it was the guy who made like a really good score recently. Oh, crap. I know it's someone famous.
I'm trying to think of what our rating should be because I think we
10 out of 10.
how
Sorry.
many kryptonites? How many
How many kryptonites?
how many falling helicopters
How
would
many
you lift
falling
up
helicopters?
one-handed for this movie? You're lifting up 10? Oh,
For this movie, 10 easily. 11 if I could.
enough said.
Yes. Enough said. What about you?
And if I had to give this movie, I'd give it like an 8.2 helicopters raised. I mean, like it's Superman, but would I recommend this Superman over another Superman? I don't know. I don't know the other one's too hard. I know
Hmm.
I still stand for Henry Cavill as my Superman.
Same. Well,
Uh,
no, no, he's not my Superman.
as like I just like seeing him do the Superman stuff. If I want to watch a Superman movie, I'd probably throw that one on over this one again. But I still think this does like all the iconic stuff, which I really like from the shows. Watching it, watching them do it, and all the storylines that I've heard of in the past of like him getting sent down and the Lois and Lane arc, like all those things. Like I just like seeing it because I they just do it differently than from the shows, which I really like when they do that, like a revamp or reinterpretation.
Yeah. It's like you said earlier, like you're seeing like the first Uncle Ben to die, basically,
Mm,
or like
mm-hmm.
all that stuff, all the tropes.
I love tropes. I just like seeing them.
Same, same.
Oh,
The classic.
anyways, bro, what do you know what movie we're watching next week, bro? Like, does the audience
Um,
even need a reminder?
I mean, is there anything interesting coming out?
Hmm. How to Train Your Dragon, live action, live action.
How to Train Your Dragon? Ooh, double review.
Double review, AMC StubHub.
Yeah, original and the
Bro, we
live
didn't even tell the
action.
audience that it's official. You're AMC StubHub member. It's official.
Oh yeah, I am officially a part of the AMC Stub Hub. Wait, what
hmm
is it called?
StubHub a
Stub Hub.
premiere. I don't
I'm
do.
an A-list member.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah, we're A-list members out here,
I can
boys.
skip you if I see you in line. I can literally skip you, and I will skip you
Do you take that line every time?
every time.
I take that line every
I
time
earned
too.
it, bro. I earned it.
I paid for it. Technically, it's mine.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. We literally pay for it.
part of my monthly bill. So I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, everyone knows we're watching Superman next week, guys.
2025.
Next week pod is gonna be an absolute must watch. Might be a 2 hour long pod. Who
Literally,
knows?
I want to go down everything,
Dude, just scene by scene, like break down how they move
scene
and
by
stuff.
scene. I'm gonna talk about their hair,
Mm.
wardrobe. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
talk about all departments that go into making the film. We're gonna talk about CGI, uh, computer graphics. I think it's the
Lighting,
same thing.
audio.
Lighting,
We're gonna
practical effects,
we're gonna
audio,
bring on real audio techs from in the field and get their interpretation on how they recorded this very specific scene, so you guys can get insight on how that movie's
and
done.
then we're gonna cross-reference
Mm.
every single source of the department with another professional source to validate or critique their methods and do a real in-depth review retrospective.
No, but seriously, next episode we're hitting a milestone, episode 20. So champagne
20
will be popped.
Superman 2025.
Nice. Anyways, I think think that's everything for this episode.
Yeah. We'll try to watch some more stuff. So, well, I mean, bro, we hit an hour on just one movie. I
Right.
think we do good with just movie talk, honestly.
We could put the other stuff in its own segment and expand on that.
Yeah, we really could. Yeah, like what we've been watching.
And then we can include like some of the other stuff like I told you, like You
Yeah.
heard this news about this movie coming out? Let's watch this trailer. Ooh. Hey,
Leave a comment if you like it together or separate.
yes, we'd love to figure it.
This
Let
one
us
was
know if
separate.
you want its own separate show. Call it like
Yeah,
something.
Abraham, leave a comment if you
Yeah.
can, please.
If you're listening,
Yeah, we know y'all are. So
leave a comment. Let us know because we will provide
yeah.
for our audience. So until next time, everybody. Peace.
Peace.